Hey y'all, I am former state representative Attica Scott here with Stay Live Streams, and as you can hear, we are at a march and rally for immigrant rights. We are here because we know that we have to stand up for our neighbors who are immigrants, and it's important right here in Louisville that we show up. So I'm here with a concerned neighbor, someone who is out here as well, and I just want to ask you some questions about what brings you out here today.
Well, we're here today because we're very invested in supporting immigrant families.
Okay.
Specifically, it's of Kelowna, Jefferson County, Louisville.
Okay.
We want to support them and know that, yeah, we're going through a very rough time, but we're still here.
That's right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
this is our home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so, can you talk a little bit? And folks who are watching know that we're in the middle of our legislative session in Frankfurt.
Right.
So, can you talk a little bit about what you would like to see happening in Frankfurt?
Wishful thinking, but we know that there's bills that are coming down the pipe. One of the things is that, yeah, we're okay with enforcing laws, but maybe do it in a different way where we get options, not only that we're forced to do something, because we have families that perhaps might not have a status, but they have been for years, are contributing to the economy, and they have children who are soldiers, who are have degrees, doctors, whatever it is. We're still contributing to society as well, and we want to see those changes. We want to make reform to immigration laws, specifically here in the state. And I think that Kentuckiana, can very well become an example. It doesn't have to follow whatever other states are doing. I think that we can be compassionate, and I've learned there's a lot here in Louisville. I'm originally from Texas, from the border, so I know about the subject that has to do with immigration and the border and all of that. I think we want to see.
I appreciate that. And for folks who are watching, I think it's important for you to know that for decades, Louisville was a destination city for immigrants and refugees. We have over 80 languages that are spoken in our public school system, and across our county, Jefferson County. So this is an important conversation for us to have, and especially as we think about things like Derby coming up and the amazing impact that immigrants have had on the Kentucky Derby.
Sure.
So I'd like to ask you, what can people who are watching do to support immigrant families in particular? What can people who are watching do?
I think one is to make phone calls to their legislators. The other one would be also to support financially, those organizations that help out Kentucky refugees. I don't have names right now, but anybody that does help out with immigrants, refugees, and things of that nature, I think that that would be very helpful.
Thank you. And while I don't have an exhaustive list right now, I do know that the Americana Community Center has sent out a call for action for financial support because they've been hit by the federal cuts. The La Center has been doing amazing work. So there are groups and organizations that exist that are doing important work to support immigrant families. So please connect with those organizations and support the best way that you can. Is there anything else that you would like to share with folks?
Well, just that if they can back us up, give us that support, like just like the people that have come out today. We have individuals coming out from churches, organizations, and so just support us and follow, the HB bills, laws that are coming into place, and get on the horn and give a call to your legislature and see if we can make those changes.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate you
Thank you.
and your time. Thank you all so much for tuning in to Live Stream.
If you do nothing else,
If you do nothing
If
else,
you do nothing else,
if you do nothing else,
if you do nothing else,
If you do nothing else.
if you do nothing else,
Stay live.